Okay, that looks audible but quiet. Look, it's me playing Fightcade 2 against Mr. Arlieth. How about that? Fightcade 2 is a thing that I kind of knew was happening, but apparently it had some changes recently that make it play buttery smooth. But I think if I was playing Arlieth, it would be buttery smooth regardless. But one thing that's kind of interesting is that a lot of people who normally hate online players saying, "Damn, this shit feels really good." I've been seeing it on Twitter. I don't know how much Arlieth plays online. I don't think I've ever seen him online. But some of the longtime opponents of like netplay are like, "Damn, this feels like fucking cabinet." It felt pretty good to me, but again, it's Arlieth, so like he's like 2 inches from me anyway. But I did play a Canadian, and I don't know where he was, but most Canadians are up in the northeast there, and it was pretty buttery smooth. So Anyway, this is my first time playing Third Strike actually since almost since Wednesday Night Fights stopped. So I'm a little bit rusty. And also, even when I was going to Wednesday Night Fights, I was a little bit rusty. Makoto's a good matchup for me to be rusty in. Because I just have to be right every now and then, you know what I mean? I just have to make some reads. So, like, uh, I get opportunities to kind of, like, if I'm playing rusty against, like, a Chun-Li or a Yun, uh, I don't even get to play. But against Makoto, as long as I'm right, I get to play. That was an aggressive read by him. I wonder who was reading. Jump, stomp. EX Fukiyage isn't really good at hitting that kind of stuff. I challenged him to a first to 3. Now, Fightcade 2 has ranked. And it, like, saves who wins between players. And it, like, there's theoretically, like, an elo system somewhere in there. I'm unranked in this match because this is my first ever online match in Fightcade 2. And, I think I get to D rank in the 4 matches that I play. What a great parry. Parry into nothing. Parry into... One thing that's annoying about OR's forward throw is that it's got a lot of startup, which allows people to react to it very easily. I was supposed to be jump and stomp. So they can start mashing before I even have the opportunity to start getting some hits in. Close medium kick just whiffing. That rarely happens. I'm playing not very good right now. Jump and stomp would have been really good there. I tried to jump and stomp it earlier and I did it too high. So this is already looking pretty ugly for me. Arlieth seems to have my number right now. I think he's a really good player in terms of technical executional skill, but I think his footsies versus Oro are not too great. And I think he's overly aggressive. I think he doesn't play the numbers. It's really weird. It's like when you see someone like this skilled, but they like don't do the right ratio of things for the risk reward. You know what I mean? Like he does overly aggressively risky things. That was great, by the way. I was like max range for that. Makoto SA1 is 1 frame startup, 2nd frame active, so it's really good at that kind of stuff. I could have canceled that low forward. That would have been cool. Jump back, light kick, actually. I was just trying to win without taking any risks, but I wasn't doing it super well. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, but like sometimes like he'll be up a lot, you know, and then he'll just make like oh, I got the second hit, so there's no juggle. So I go for I didn't know whether he was gonna quick stand. You can't really react in that setup. So I just cash out, and then I get an accidental towards strong instead of close strong. Oops. I could have done TC there. No, I couldn't have done TC there because it was far light kick. If I was later on my jump hard kick, I could have done TC. It's so rare that TC is the right play for Oro. It's funny. Ugh. Let me just mashing. Poke, poke, poke. I don't fight that many Makotos who are really good in the R matchup. I think it's pretty even on the highest level. Oro has good ways of getting out of the Fukiyage relatively safely. Not Fukiyage, Karakusa. And Axe Kick creates a little problem for him, but not a crazy problem. She has nice damage potential in the air compared to him, but his movement is a lot better than hers. So these things together, plus his damage is like as high as hers, and his pokes work against her. I actually missed that. I tried to confirm it, but like I only got 3-hit combo. But he didn't block, so whatever. I was gonna say I think EX was the play there, but he didn't get the stun either way. When I saw the super, I was like, he got the stun there. Save the bar, go for the dizzy. And then if you get the dizzy, you win anyway. I think he might have thought he was going to get the dizzy with the super. It's hard to say. That super does do okay dizzy. He should have parried that, to be honest, and I was too late. A super activate would have been pretty good there, I think. Instead, I kind of do a really awkward jump where he has time to walk out. That was 3-stone or 5-stone activate. I fucked up, and then I just did 3-stone because he was still in the corner. 3-stone is just as good. Arlieth, when he was streaming this, and when he was like watching after the fact, oops, he was like, I took just as much damage from that 3-stone as I would have taken from a 5-stone, and that's accurate. 3-stone is like, I don't know, there's the possibility they can parry out. It's really not that hard. It's not easy. And Oro could do a lot of things to fuck you up. But it's very typical to get like similar damage for both of them, just because 3-stone lasts so long. I like never do these. I never do 2-hit stand strong. I don't even know the characters they all work on. I like theoretically know. 2-hit stand strong as a confirm into stomp is like something I've never really theorized. I think I had a dizzy there. Even if I just did regular fucking chicken, like another loop of chicken. I was a little afraid he would fly into the fireball. And he said that in the replay too. He was like, oh, like I thought I was going to fly into the fireball. Because that would have fucked up my combo. That was me poking with medium kick and I buffered the command grab. You can do that versus Makoto. You can just use far medium kick, and then every time you do far medium kick, you buffer the command grab, and if she dashes, you get close medium kick command grab. It's just an annoying little thing to prevent her from dashing. And him thinking about Tanden Renki. I think I'm like really split on which super Makoto should go for versus Oro. 1 and 2 are about equally good, I think. She can't dizzy Oro instantly with a SA2 because his dizzy bar is really long, but it's still good. Because it can still like catch him, it can still catch stuff. You can still like, you know, just fish for it. He didn't do the OS. And it still does like 80% of his dizzy bar. There's stuff like this can happen though. They're like, Oro has a lot of dead zones. Because his tiny hitbox. So like it's really hard. I don't know if there's even a way to get like the heavy super on him at all. You know, in a combo. And sometimes he can be at a spot where the medium and the light super, like, neither of them will work. Like the light super won't hit him at all, but the medium super will hit him and then cross up, so he doesn't get hit by the rest of it. But it's like still good to combo into. Oh, it can chase block stomps too, which is not a huge deal, but it is kind of nice. SA1 is just, you know, it's just nice and reliable, consistent. Get it after any dash punch, get it after various links, like that one. Kind of awkward movement by me. Really awkward movement, actually. I like didn't try to avoid command grabs, and he went for a bunch. See there, I was in the dead zone again. He might have been able to use light kick super that time, but he went for medium kick super, and I got crossed up. Did you know it's important, as it turns out, to run out your super bar? Crystal Cube made a video about this. You really, really want your timer to end when killing someone with 5-stone before the round ends. So like after game cancels actually matter. Because there's a bug in Aura Super 3 where if you do the 5-stone and the timer doesn't successfully run out before the round ends, it like saves a bit so that next time you activate 3-stone, it has the timer of 5-stone in the next round. Weird, huh? Oops, I dropped the combo. I hit that jump hard kick way too high. I don't think I had a combo at all. It was really stupid. How will Baf win? That jump out of the corner was actually gigantic galactic brain by me. I might have even been able to do jump medium kick and hit him on the back while he was jumping over me. Oh, it ended. Alright, hold on for 1 second because I actually played him twice. Don't go anywhere. Here we are again. So that was me playing SA3. I'd also being out of practice. But here's me playing SA2 and being less out of practice because I just warmed up. Oro can also go either way. In almost every matchup, Oro can go either way on the super. I would say it's better to pick SA2 versus Hugo, always. And I would say that it's probably better to pick Stones versus Akuma. But in literally any other matchup, you could go either way. The one that's the hardest call is Twins. That one feels like Stones are probably the best. But I have an inkling, I have a feeling. I was talking about this. I'll show it later on because I got another match afterwards. I have a feeling that SA2 could be good there at the highest level of play. Yeah, that little EX Fireball. I hate doing reversals, but reversals are really important versus Makoto's kind of playstyle. I'm just getting errant pokes here. If I'm poking, I should be poking with hard kick probably. This could have killed him, but then I get the early stand strong. It's like a 2 or maybe a 3 frame window versus Makoto to get the chicken loop. And if you're too early, oops. Oh, he missed his axe kick though. And then I missed everything. I tried to do walk-in. I tried to do heavy fireball, and I missed. I was too early, and then I just got walk-in because I was holding forward. It was hella stupid looking. What I should have done was crouch fierce into super. 2-hit stand strong is JP4. Ooh, there's the OS again. And also I missed it. I did meaty overhead, and he parried twice, anticipating having to parry twice, but it only hit once. That was extremely dank, but I didn't plan for that. This is good. And I did the wrong super. You have to use light super versus Makoto, and I was like kind of nervous because she was so close to the corner. So I was just like, I don't have room for light super, I'll do heavy super. Was it heavy I did, or was it medium? I was just like, I can't do light, so I'll just hope. Because sometimes Makoto bounces 3 times, and sometimes she doesn't. I don't know what causes it to be one or the other. But if she bounces 3 times, there's no unblockable, and that's what happened. There are a lot of characters who sometimes bounce once and sometimes bounce repeatedly. You always want them to bounce once, generally speaking. Bouncing once is the ideal. That preserves the most hits of super, and also gives the most immediate wake up, which allows for a, oops, the easiest unblockable setup. Caught me jumping. He pursues that mix-up like most of the time. Makoto kind of has to do stuff like that. It's not bad to do stuff like that. I had already done that pre-freeze. Makoto has quite a lot of startup before the super freeze happens. So you can like commit to something in that window. Wake up super is pretty balls out. Arlieth, I've noticed, doesn't really respect EX Fireball at all, but also I don't throw many. He mostly tries to like parry it, or like he doesn't like try to back up and just create space, which is like the correct thing. It's just don't commit to anything. Oro can't like really mix you up with an EX Fireball. And also, even if the worst thing Oro can do to you is just throw you. Taking throws is the real danger. Getting thrown by Oro is nothing. That was, I think he had to read that. I don't know, actually. Well, I got a nice setup, though. Just enough room. And here's another super. And here, Arlieth was thinking aloud, like, what the heck do I even do? People in the chat on his stream were like, here's how to parry out. He was, like, trying it. Low parry, high parry. I actually already hit something there. I did back up medium kick. You might be wondering why the heck, or I think it was strong. You might be wondering why the heck I hit that. The answer is no particular reason. This should be a kill combo if I do it perfectly, but spoiler alert, I don't do it perfectly. I like drop it after 2 reps. No, 1 rep. Oops. I'd already committed there too. I did like walk and throw. You like can't even see it, but I did something I promised. Otherwise I would have blocked. Looking a little dire for yours truly. Maybe I can pull something out of my ass. You can see there the little lingering doubt. I was like, super 3. SA2, a lot of people are like, why would you not pick SA2 if you can do the loops and stuff? But the screen position is such a big deal too. You can get an SA2 and then not have anything. Just because you didn't get it in the ideal spot. You need to have the right position on screen. It's the same with Makoto SA2. It's not enough to pick the super. You also need to create scenarios in ideal times, which is not always easy. Arlieth in his stream, he was like, yeah, I meant to do that. Oro's Fireball is actually a lot shittier than it looks, but it is, it's still good. The EX one especially. Oh, what the heck? I had an unblockable setup there that I didn't take, and then I got a really, really, really awkward self-corner. And then he missed towards light kick or whatever he was going for. SA1 would be really good against that kind of thing, his anti-air parry. He doesn't really have like a super high damage potential there. Gotcha. I'm way too close to the corner, so I just do nothing. That was actually, he was crouching, and it was a punish. I could have done close strong there pretty easily, and then he would have been dead, but whatever. That's unsafe whether or not I do the super. But if I do the super, it's a lot more annoying to punish. If I just do the uppercut, like I get command grabbed and stand fierced and supered or whatever, depends on where he's on the screen. But uh, if I get if I do super there, I get that's still a real unblockable, but I was too low on the timing. If I do the super, I get like low strong dash punched, which is not as bad. That was still punished, I think. And check this out. This was pretty funny. He actually should have just got hit here, but he tried to parry out. He technically could have teched that air throw. And if he teched the air throw, he would have gotten hit by the fireball. So he would have eaten one hit of the fireball. You can't like parry out of an air throw tech. But I think he would have lived. I don't know if I have a juggle out of that. Probably not. If he landed on the fireball, he would have eaten 3 hits of super, which with the scaling, I don't know if that was enough to kill him. Also, I don't remember if that's a punish. I just did it like it was a punish, but I don't know. It's been too long. Universal overhead on hit into parry. Me being aggressive. I.e. stupid. That was a pretty good round, I guess. When rounds start like that, Makoto's scary. See how I kind of just jumped out of his pressure? A superhero, I was going to say, I thought I didn't do that, but I did do that. I was about to say a superhero would have been good. It was good. Good job, Baf. He tried to dash under it, which is not a horrible play, but it's, again, it's like not your safest way out. You kind of should just take the mix up, or like super jump. Ouch. I try to parry those, but that one he caught me at the startup of a fireball, I think. You can see Oro's charge, so like if you know the matchup, you can kind of tell where he would be. Oh, the fireball's on the screen. I throw another fireball before that one fully dissipates. Fun fact. EX up fireball does not count towards your one fireball on the screen at a time roll. I tried to super cancel that. I didn't have the meter. Oops. He went for the double super. Do you even use the heavy super there? I don't know. He probably knows. He didn't get it. Thank God. Double super, super cool. It was like maybe not the right play there, to be honest. I don't know what just happened. I don't know why I didn't get hit. And I don't know why I didn't do uppercut to kill him, because uppercut would have killed him. I managed to sneak it though, that's the important thing for me. Oh, that was a nice punish. I was like, the double jump was bad. I wasn't going to hit him with the jump medium kick as long as he stayed crouching. Wake up, forward dash. That was a parry. It was me trying to double parry, but I was too aggressive on many levels. This is still like a game. I've made comebacks like this before. It's not very hard for Oro, but not this time. We're playing a 3. It's tense. I got my back to the wall. He went up 2-0 immediately, and now he's like 2-2 with the round. I'm like kind of scared, but not really because there's no stakes. See, stuff like that. Very aggressive. If I blocked that, I could have just killed him with the unblockable loop. I ended up getting an unblockable loop anyway. But like, you know, wasn't that like kind of risky? I missed my cancel there, but I did the backup, so I still got unblockable. But I have less meter than I would have had, so now I'm looking kind of dumb. I wanted an intentional cross up there. I accidentally didn't go far enough. Instant overhead. Like kick is not long enough. And once again, like he could die to this. I don't have quite enough meter to kill him. But I have a lot of meter, so, you know, I'm getting several reps. You only need like 3 versus Makoto, which I'm just shy of. I go for EX to see if he doesn't quick stand, I get an instant kill. He tries to parry it for some bizarre reason. And that enables me to like mix him up when I wouldn't have had a mix up if he just blocked. Quick stand into block was the play. Or quick stand into backdash or something like that. Anyway, I managed to take the second one. Lucky me. I got another match versus Dread Pirate Roberts, but I'm going to do that one in a separate video, I think.